G'day everyone and welcome to the May edition of Australian Model Railway News. We're going to go through all the news announcements and updates that have happened in the model railway industry. As well as that, don't forget to stay through to the end so you can find out about all the currently announced exhibitions, open days and conventions happening from now and well into the future. Australian Model Railway News is made possible by our sponsors. Elevate your model railway or architectural projects with trackside models, where quality meets precision. The Australian-made laser-cut structures are precisely crafted, ensuring every detail is captured flawlessly. At Trackside Models, their mission is to bring you top-notch buildings in scale format at prices that won't break the bank, and they're proud to offer Australian-made and designed models. It's their way of celebrating the beauty of Australian architecture and supporting local talent. Experience the difference with Trackside Models, where quality, affordability, and Australian craftsmanship converge. Explore their collection today and bring your miniature world to life like never before. And don't forget, you can get 10% off all orders using the code WillJamesRailways at checkout. Buck and Bull Model Trains is the home of DCC in Australia, retailing a wide range of budget and premium DCC decoders, as well as a wide range of accessories for N and HO scales. Buck and Bull stocks Zimo, ESU and Lace DCC, as well as Sprog DCC programmers and very soon DCC EX command stations designed here in Australia. Buck and Bull offers installation services in N and 009 scale as well as others, with many different installation options available, but please contact them directly for more information. Buck and Bull also carries a wide range of DCC and DCC sound pre-fitted Gopher model locomotives. And in addition to this, they will be the exclusive retailer of the factory sound fitted N-Scale 38 class locomotives, and the news is also made possible by the Scale Modeler Supply. Take a look at their vast array of high quality paints and accessories meticulously crafted to bring your model projects to life, and enjoy 10% off all orders with code WillJamesRailway at checkout. Now I'm back at working at Hearns Hobbies in Melbourne CBD on Mondays and Fridays, and also as a bit of a special this month on Saturday the 7th from 10 to 5. Now, if you visit in the store and I'm there and you mention that you saw this update, I'm happy to offer you a better price on in-stock items. As well as that, when I'm not there, just let the checkout know that you saw this on the news. As well as that, there is an online discount code, which this month is WJRailJune25, and you'll save yourself $10 off any order over $100. And you can use that anytime on their website. And lastly, the news is also made possible by the Patreons on Patreon. And if you'd like to gain early access to videos on this channel while supporting their production, head over to patreon.com/WillJamesRailways now. And of course, if you are new here or you're returning, don't forget to be subscribed so you can keep up to date with all the videos that I have coming out regularly. Buck and Bull Models has announced an extension to the pre-order deadline on their N-Scale, CDY, NOCY and ROCY wagons, initially set to close on May 31st. Pre-orders will now be accepted until June 30th. These wagons are currently in production at the factory, and all going well, they're expected to arrive at the end of July. There are 10 different variations available, with a special pre-order price of $100 per pack of 2 wagons. And with their high level of detail and broad appeal, this is shaping up to be a very popular release for N-Scale modelers. These wagons were originally designed with frames to support tarpaulins for superphosphate traffic, but they proved to be incredibly versatile, transporting everything from 20 and 40-foot shipping containers to scrap metal, pipe, steel, bagged wheat, hay and more. These models will feature Micro Trains compatible couplers, 36-inch metal disc wheels for ultra-smooth free-rolling performance. They're injection moulded with pad printing for fine detail. With newly tooled 2cm bogies, separately applied brake piping and air reservoirs, weighted for reliable running, even when empty, and they are true 1:160 N-Scale. A total of 200 CDY wagons were built by EPT, Electric Power Transmission, at their Marryong workshops in Sydney between 1975 and 1976. Introducing the latest from modelbox.com.au, a beautifully crafted model train display case, designed to showcase your collection with style and quality craftsmanship. Professionally constructed from premium New Zealand pine, this display cabinet measures 95 by 50 by 7 centimeters and weighs in at 6 kilos, offering a sturdy and elegant solution for collectors. The case features 6 rows, perfectly suited for HO and 00 scale model trains, and also compatible with 1:43 and 1:64 scale model cars. Each row is securely fastened to the back to prevent sagging, ensuring long-lasting support and a clean, polished presentation of your model. Available in 3 attractive colours: natural, white and black. Each comes with a sleek back blacking and is finished with gold hinges and a lock for a refined, high-quality look. These are priced at just $250, including postage, offering excellent value for a display case of this quality. Personally, I own the black version and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. A truly great product that I'm very happy with. And if you are interested in seeing the other colours, be sure to check out their website and social media pages. And while you're there, don't forget to explore all their other fantastic products. Paul's 3D is currently preparing for their next event with the Waverley Model Railway Club, taking place over the King's birthday weekend. They're looking forward to catching up with customers and fellow modelers at the show, with a few surprise coloured prints which will be unveiled at the event, so be sure to drop by their stand. Paul's 3D Printing is releasing new interior kits for the H passenger car, available in 2 versions, a standard seating arrangement and a guards van variant. These kits are designed to fit neatly inside the model, working around existing mounting points. There are also new interior kits for the long AW and BW round roof passenger cars, but please note that these interiors are not compatible with Steam era models versions, although the standard AW and BW interior kits do fit those models. Additionally, a new colour printed wagon, medical and vision test car will be released exclusively at the Waverley show. Russell & Foundry 3D Printing is proud to offer a growing range of Glyn Valley Tramway coaches, inspired by the preserved first-class coach now running at the Tala-Clyn Railway. The current range includes 2 compartment coaches that can be supplied for either a first or second class version, along with a matching brake coach van. An open coach is also in development, pending prototype printing. All models feature a removable roof secured with magnets and detailed with weather stripes. A lightened version, featuring representations of the original oil lamps, is planned for future release. The coaches are designed with a 2-part body supported by internal stiffening rods, 4 work doors with magnetic closures, separate axle boxes and oval buffers. Standard coupling options are available. The models can be supplied without buffers and configured to centre buffer coupling as originally built. Currently the kits are in 7 and 8 scale, which is 1 to 13.7, with 16mm scale versions in the works, and pricing is set at $200 plus shipping. Busnut Brad's Models specialises in detailed 3D print kits and ready-to-place models, with a strong focus on vehicles of the M and MTB and the Met era, as well as 1980s private bus operators. Recently, the range has expanded to include PMC Elwood buses, reflecting a diverse history of Melbourne's bus fleet. Brad offers numerous versions of each bus type, capturing the subtle differences found within production batches. His models are primarily in HO and00 scale, with limited selections in N scale. Brad's current kit range is the AEC Regal Mark 6, Volvo B59, MAN SL200, Mark 1 and Mark 2, PMC Elwood 10-metre length with 8 versions. With that, he also has ready-to-place stock of the SL200s Mark 1 and Mark 2, Volvo B59 and AEC Regal Mark 6. With that, he has some in-progress ready-to-place models: the PMC Elwood, Dyson livery, and the Ventura PMC Elwood. For collectors and modelers interested in Australian transit history, Busnut Brad's models provide well-researched, enthusiast craft, and an ever-expanding range of buses in multiple scales, capturing the rich variety of vehicles that have shaped Victoria's public transport over the decades. And for all orders and current availability, visit Brad's eBay store. Vision N-Scale SCF 40-foot containers are now available. This is a pad-printed, ready-to-run N-Scale SCF 40-foot container, professionally manufactured overseas and produced with extremely limited numbers, with only 200 being made of this run. So get in quick if you want to secure one. Each container includes high-quality pad-printed detailing, an internal magnet for secure stacking and smooth operation, exclusive Australian-themed artwork proudly designed by Vision N-Scale, and they're priced at $19, offering excellent value for a limited edition model with this level of detail and presentation. So whether you're upgrading your container terminal or collecting Aussie-themed models, this SCF container is a must-have addition for your layout or display. This month, Beautiful Little Buildings have focused on a few N-scale buildings. This little beauty was Beautiful Little Buildings' only N-scale model until recently. Their derelict house, full of rustic charm and backstory. Now they've taken the leap and tested more of their HO range in N-scale. with some amazing results. First up, a standout of their range is the Glen Alpine Railway Station, based on the real building from Queensland's Southern Line. It comes with crisp detail, classic awning brackets, as well as inside, a waiting room, bench seating and even a ticket window, all built in. It's a faithful downscale and the detail and character really holds up. With all their buildings, laser cut windows and window frames are included, as well as the station laser cut nameplate with a name of your choice. Next is the steam era water tank based on the one at Almudene in northern Queensland. It's a faithful reproduction, from the riveted steel tank and timber frames to the curved water spout, or filler arm extending from the side. The riveted panel detail carries across beautifully, even at end scale. Because of how fine and fragile the spout is at this scale, beautiful little buildings will be leaving the supports on for shipping, just to protect those delicate parts to ensure the detail arrives intact. Now we come to the Bundaberg Goods Shed, with its extended platform, and the N and HO scale versions side by side here, just to show you how crisp the corrugated iron texture is even unpainted. This one's built with corrugated iron walls, and the texture is clear and consistent all around. It's even been hit with some rustic stick, some of the corrugated iron lifting slightly at the base. It's subtle, but adds a really great opportunity for weathering and storytelling. Now for some folks, it's say one-piece prints are tough to paint, but these were both the first detailed N-scale buildings this team had ever painted, and they found it surprisingly easy. Both the station and the goods shed took paint beautifully, with enough surface detail to make dry brushing and weathering a breeze. All three of these new N-Gauge models are printed cleanly and are painted more easily than expected. With these results, the team at Beautiful Little Buildings is confident that most of their models in their range could now be done in N-scale. So if there is a building that you'd love to see scaled down, get in touch with them. They're always happy to give it a go. The Bergs Hobbies HO Scale Gonigan S set is coming soon. This highly anticipated release features 10 unique set options, each representing different stages of the S set's life on the Sydney suburban network. The model showcases the iconic stainless steel double-deck design that was a daily sight for decades across New South Wales. Each set will include 2 motor cars, 1 powered and 1 dummy, and 2 trailer cars. The models are DCC ready, requiring an 8-pin decoder. These sets have been painstakingly developed and being produced by Mini Models, who have just unveiled their first painted samples of these S-Car sets. So please note that these are early pre-production samples, and with changes being made before the final production is released later this year. While most of the painted samples have now been shown to the public, samples for set 593 in original silver with black bogies and set 599, the iconic City Decker version with yellow doors, have not yet been received, but we've been assured that they're on the way. Regardless of which set you choose, these models will offer highly detailed stainless steel bodywork, accurate paint schemes and livery for each era, prototypical detailing across all carriages. Although the final price is yet to be confirmed, but pre-orders are now open, and a $100 deposit will secure your set. Interested buyers can fill out the pre-order form, now available on Bergs Hobbies, to lock in a set or 2 before they sell out. With only a limited production run planned, these S sets are expected to be in high demand amongst New South Wales electric train modelers and collectors alike. Lyndon's Trains HO Scale Victorian Railways H-Wagon kit is coming soon, and it's in the final stages before its release. The kit is designed with both detail and simplicity in mind. It's a great choice for anyone looking to expand the Victorian Railways fleet with a classic piece of rolling stock. The kit includes a finely detailed wagon body, corrugated roof for authentic appearance, brass buffers and wire detailing, a full decal sheet, and best of all, it's been designed for a neat and easy fit into the widely available SEM Steam Era Models 10'6" underframe. So whether you're a seasoned builder or a beginner looking to take your modelling to the next level, this kit promises to be a rewarding build and a great result on your layout. Lyndon's also confirmed that an N-scale version of the Victorian H-Van is on the way, offering more variety for modellers working in smaller scales. Casual Hobbies just released their brand new range of HO scale New South Wales Railways HCX and CX carriages, and they're looking superb. This release features 16 different models, representing the diverse life of the HCX and CX carriages throughout their service with New South Wales Railways. Whether you model the steam era or early diesel years, there's a version to suit every layout. Here are just a few highlights from the range. CX11, the New South Wales Weigh & Works cream with silver elliptical roof, CX2 with the mansard roof in Tuscan red and russet with full lining and ochre elliptical roof, CX8 also with a mansard roof variant, the Tuscan and russet, but with a single line and dark grey mansard roof, or X10 with the elliptical roof in Tuscan and russet with a single line ochre roof typical of the 1940s and 50s. Each model carefully detailed to reflect a specific configuration and era, with accurate paint and lining to match the historic New South Wales Government Railway standards. These models are ready to run, expertly painted and decorated at the factory, and are accurate to the New South Wales prototypes. Ideal for both passenger service and even departmental consists. And priced at just $150 each, these offer fantastic value for collectors and operators looking to expand their New South Wales-based layouts. All 16 versions of the HCX and CX carriages are now available, both in-store at Cazula and online on their website. Some news from Ixion models around their Victorian Railways A2. After some early concerns about motor noise, Ixion announced that the engineers at their factory have successfully resolved the issue. The culprit wasn't the motor itself, but rather vibration in the motor mount, which has now been redesigned for quieter, smoother performance. New samples were tested and shown at the Easter exhibition at Diamond Creek, where a well-loaded DCC-fitted A2 was seen running all day, smoothly, powerfully and quietly, over the Strathburn continuous run layout, saying that viewers' feedback was overwhelmingly positive for the A2's detail and the black nickel plated wheels, which they say closely replicates the oily look of the prototype. However, I do have to disagree as the prototype wheels are painted black. Ixion's technical director Phil Badger has personally approved the final design, and the entire production run is now complete. Locos are currently being packed at the factory, with random quality control checks underway. And with all going well, the shipment has left the docks in Hong Kong now. And the ship carrying the A2s is currently scheduled to arrive into Sydney on Saturday, June 7th. Pre-orders are currently strong across all hobby shops, and now's the time to secure your preferred version. All versions will be available in limited numbers direct from Ixion's website once stock has landed. However, if you would like to do an online pre-order, you can do it on the Hearns Hobby website. SDS Models released some of the NTAF tank wagons. Packs 9, 10 and 11 of the white Ampol NTAF rail tank wagons have officially arrived, with the remaining packs expected to land next month. These particular wagons represent the white Ampol livery as seen in service between 1996 and 2005, and they are already proving exceedingly popular with modern New South Wales modelers. These models are based on the 1980s 10,000 gallon tank rail cars, which were common across the network into the late 20th century. SDS Models has previously produced a wide range of tank wagons covering from the 1950s through to the 80s, with many of the 1980s and 1990 versions selling out quickly in past releases. This latest release brings back popular liveries, with fresh variants of the new NTAF coded cars, including wagons seen in both Freight Australia and Ampol block trains. As always, SDS Models has delivered quality and attention to detail, and here's what modelers can expect from these wagons. They're highly detailed and ready to run. They're factory painted and decorated with authentic livery representation. They're injection moulded, high quality plastic bodywork. They feature full brake rigging and underfloor detail, semi-scale metal wheel couplers for realistic running, and genuine KD scale head whisker couplers ensuring smooth and reliable coupling on your layout. And with more packs arriving soon, now is the time for collectors and operators to fill out their tanker consists. With the wagons, they offer a perfect blend of visual detail and running performance, ideal for both prototypical block trains and general freight service. Here's a wrap up of Decision's latest announcements, based entirely off their May social media updates, as direct communication and requests unfortunately went unanswered. Painted samples of the Mark II and Mark III 44 class HO scale locomotives have now arrived, and they're certainly getting plenty of buzz, with pre-orders filling fast, so now is the time for collectors to secure their preferred models. Getting in early not only ensures you availability, but also locks in current pricing before it increases later this year. Pre-orders for the Victorian N-scale locomotives closed on May 18th, with no further updates accepted, and these models are scheduled to ship from their factory in June. It's also important to note that all DC and DCC Sound V-Line orange and grey models have now sold out, and many other variants, especially the PTV livery, are nearly gone, Acision stated they will contact customers directly if any pre-orders cannot be fulfilled. On a personal note, I think this would be an easily mitigated problem if they had online pre-orders. However, that's just my opinion. HO scale overland cars and restocks are incoming. Next week, several items are shipping from Acision's factory, including the long-awaited HO scale overland passenger cars, a restock of XPT units, and a full spare parts restock, as well as set 2 of the Acision Star figures, which are now expected to arrive in early June if all goes according to plan. A new arrival for this month is Acision's N-Scale 442 class locomotives. These models are being offered in both standard DC and DCC sound, with 19 locomotive numbers across 14 different liveries, ranging from Indian Red as originally introduced right up to modern day SSR. Each version is limited to just 50 units, so if anyone's looking to grab one, you probably shouldn't wait. These locomotives are now available at Australian Modeler and other hobby stores. And for those building or maintaining a collection, a full range of N-Scale 442 class spare parts, including horns, bogies, motors, air hoses and more, are now listed on their website. There's some good news for HO Scale, XGAY, WGBY, WGSY and BGSY grain hoppers. Final tooling samples have been received and approved, after extensive redesign and retooling process. Painted samples are now in production at the factory and are expected to arrive soon. Once approved, these highly detailed hoppers will head straight into full production. Acision has thanked everyone for their patience through this extremely lengthy delay, assuring collectors that the result will be worth the wait. Some standout features include etched metal see-through roof walks, metal end platform and handrails, finely detailed brake equipment down to tiny airlines, real metal couplers and lever chains, fine-scale metal disc wheels with accurate axle profiles, die-cast end platforms and side stills, and scale-sized metal knuckle couplers with trip pins removed. You can still take advantage of the pre-order pricing, $260 for a 4-car pack, but this discount will end soon. This saves you about $40 for those who order on time. Lastly, on the 31st of May, they also released 2 photos of a HO Scale 81 class. Although no real details currently, I do feel that this is an interesting choice, once again doubling up on a locomotive another company has already made, over doing other models, or showing samples of already announced models that seem to have their delivery dates shifted multiple times. And lastly, in my own news, there has been another restock of Australian model trees which are now available on my website, and the remaining beanies are still available. And once again, don't forget you can catch me in store at Hearns Hobbies on Saturday the 7th, where you can get a discount on anything in stock if you come and see me. Now, onto all the currently announced exhibitions, open days and conventions happening from now and into the future. In Sydney, the North Shore Railway Modelers will be holding their exhibition on the 19th and 20th of July in DY. In Queensland, the Rockhampton Railway Modelers Association are having an open day during the Rockhampton River Festival from the 25th to the 27th of July, with free admission. An exhibition not to be missed, the 53rd Annual Model Train Show will be on again on August 2nd and 3rd at the Melbourne Showgrounds, presented by AMRA Victoria, and I hope to see lots of you there. In New South Wales, the Thornley Model Railway Exhibition will be happening on the 9th and 10th of August at the Thornley Community Hall. The NMRA Australasian Regional Convention is now open for registration. The convention program runs over 7 days, including 3 days of clinics and workshops, social events, partner programs, layout tours and operations sessions, and will be held at the Archfield Airport in Brisbane with a variety of accommodation choices close by. The convention clinics and workshops will run between Friday the 22nd and Sunday the 24th of August, with multiple clinics running over 3 days, including topics such as 3D printing, model railroad operations, electronics controlling your layout with JMRI, and much more from both local and international clinicians. Additional hands-on clinics for airbrushing, scratch building and scenery will also be on offer. Outside the clinics, there will be other activities, such as layout tours and operational sessions, both before and after the weekend's events, allowing attendees to visit layouts on their way or heading back from the convention. A variety of layouts and traders will also be on site for clinic components, as well as several drop-in clinics. A partner program involving 3 separate day tours to various spots in Brisbane and the Sunshine Coast area. 2 catered events, the convention gala dinner on the Saturday night with a guest speaker, and a welcome social gathering on the Thursday evening. Flight simulator experiences and joy flights over Brisbane and Moreton Bay are also available. The convention committee are also looking forward to welcoming everyone to Brisbane for what promises to be a great convention, full of knowledge, sharing, camaraderie, and inspiration to take back to your own layouts. More details can be found on the NMRA website, with registration starting at $335 for the early bird rate, which has been extended to the 15th of May. In Goulburn, New South Wales, on the 30th and 31st of August, the 2025 Goulburn Model Railway Show will be back on again, and after this year, I certainly think it's worth going again. In Queensland, the Brisbane Model Train Show will be on again on the 20th and 21st of September, with a new venue to be announced. On October 4th and 5th, the Shepparton Model Railway Exhibition will be happening in Shepparton, Victoria. In Victoria, on the 18th and 19th of October, the Sunbury Model Railway Club will be holding their annual exhibition at the St Anne's Church Hall in Sunbury. A not to be missed event is the Great Train Show, now happening on October 25th and 26th at the Rosehill Racecourse in Sydney. On the 2nd of November, the Logan and District Model Railway Club will be holding a show and sale day. On the 9th of November, the Railway Modelers of Queensland will be holding an open day and buy-sell day. In Melbourne, on the 9th of November, the Victorian Model Railway Society will be holding the Prototype Modelers Forum, with registration available now. Once again, if you are in a model railway club and you are holding an event, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and I will happily add it to the news. And if you want to have your exhibition, open day or convention covered, well, just use the same details. Last month's giveaway was from modelbox.com with 2 of their rotary tools, and here are the winners here. A huge thanks to Modelbox, who honestly make some fantastic products, and I think we should absolutely be supporting what they're doing. It's really great to see an independent company producing consistently really good products. And this month's giveaway is from On Track Models. To celebrate the release of the upcoming L-type sheep wagons, I'm giving away 11 of these wagons, which will be randomly drawn and randomly assigned. Anyway, the competition form is on my website. Just fill it out, get it sent in, and winners will be announced next month. Once again, thank you so much for watching Australian Model Railway News for May 2025. If you have any feedback, please don't forget to reach out. And of course, if you aren't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, as it really does help out the channel. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Hooroo!